Like, I can call my friend up, my best friends, and say, hey, your wife's over here fucking blowing me. I'm going to be over your house in about 10 minutes. Let her just clean up. They know what that means. That's love. That's fucking, you could say that to your asshole buddies. You could say that to your best friends, but you cannot say it to the world, because they're going to take it literally, and they're going to say that we're a bad influence on people, where it's the direct opposite. We're showing people that you have to have a sense of humor. Don't take yourself so seriously. It isn't a literal representation. It's figurative, and we're comedians. But again, the walls are coming in on us, very squeezed. We're getting squeezed. We're literally getting squeezed. There's no issue about that. Really is.
I'm not getting squeezed. I understand we're also businessmen. So Facebook shut me down like 3 times this year so far. 1 for 30. I'm thinking of taking it down because Facebook don't do dick for me anyway. It's just a bunch of people from school or whatever you communicate with. They don't reach out. So, it doesn't, I don't even want those people involved in what I'm doing in a way.
But Instagram.
Oh, my God.
Wait, hold it. Facebook owns Instagram.
Right. So Instagram. That
They
scares me. But Instagram is my bread and butter. I like Instagram.
Right.
They take down all my weed stuff.
Right.
But there's a chick sucking a dick there.
No, you know what it is?
Twitter, there's 2 chicks that suck dick all day on Twitter.
Very subjective who they enforce and who they let slide. When I smoke a blunt and I show it on camera, for the next month, my calls, my feed, and my views are 80% down because of the marijuana, like you just said. Because in certain states, it's still not legal, and they don't want that to the general consumer. You know what I mean? It's almost like they really should have 2 Twitters and 2 Instagrams. They should have an Instagram for 21 and under, which you and me, we would know how to play that, and Twitter and Instagram 21 and over, where we're just anything goes. Everything goes. Let's fucking go. Just like an R-rated movie or an NC-17 movie. You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting involved with. Let's fucking go. But that's not what we do. So unfortunately, especially the way we do our content, they judge us as a 3 to 11-year-old could be looking at it, being influenced, does not understand the message, does not have the skill set to understand where we're coming from. You know what I'm saying? And then, that hurts. That really does hurt. So, but I love Facebook because, like you said, those are my friends. They're not on Instagram and Twitter. They don't know how to use Instagram and Twitter.
Are not on Instagram.
Those are the people that are our age, that are not internet savvy, that have no idea, and they just want to click on. So a lot of things that I do, like my motivational message, my motivational speeches, my eating clean, my running videos, my telling people, the way out is the way through. Disagree, set free. Don't ever let somebody tell you they can't do it. Failure after failure, don't lose your enthusiasm. That's a positive message. But they destroy when I motherfuck people and I do words and I get a little, I get very edgy like you do. I go way over the top. I cross. There is no line. I'm fucking in your fucking wife's bush. I'm eating her ass. So in other words, so it's I have to walk a very, very thin line. A very thin line. I don't like it. It inhibits me certain times, but I don't have a choice. You know what I mean? I don't have a choice. I'm not as big as you, to be honest with you.
Yes, you are, brother. You're a fucking.
Well,
these kids down the block from me at El Nido. Every time I see these motherfuckers, they ask me about you. So I surprised them the other day and said, he's going to be doing the shows with me. All of them. All of them. He'll be there. You can talk to him, whatever the fuck. He's dancing. He's taking off his. Whatever. These guys are so excited to meet you. I thought they were excited about meeting Bert. They were like, fuck Bert. We want to go with STU FEINER. I'm like, okay. You can come see fucking STU FEINER. But no, we're, now I'm starting to get what I'm doing finally. Like I'm starting to, I was reading some jiu-jitsu thing about training when you're older. And they're like, you're in there to set an example some days. Like I do the warm-ups. I don't care if my knee hurts. I get there on time and all. And that's all great and dandy. And that's what I'm trying to do with the podcast now. I've always been like you. Don't believe the fucking hype. You can do whatever the fuck you want, even with felonies, if you put your mind to it. They'll tell you can't do it. In prison, when you get released, they ask you if you want to go on disability because the felony will hold you back from being anything in your life. You sign that paperwork, you're dead. You're living on $800 a month for the rest of your life. Yeah, I know. You know, and until you end back up in jail, because that's what you've committed to being a felon. When I got out of there, even now, if I got to go apply for a job, I don't even know what you're talking about. Do you have a felony in the last 3 years? No, I don't know nothing. And then let them come back to me and go, well, we did a background check. Jose, you got a felony. That's great. That's for a guy who has a felony and wears that as Superman. I don't give a fuck. I got it as a reminder to let me know I'm never going back there. But I'm no laid down Sally. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. You got to keep pushing forward. And that's our message, which is positive. But every once in a while, you get some fucking jerk-offs, and then you got to tell them to suck your dick. Boom, you're canceled. Twitter, on the other hand, I got no complaint about Twitter. Mike has been my dear friend for years. He knows what I post on Twitter. If they go in deep in my Twitter, they're going to find some shit and fucking... But I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to make up an excuse. I can't make an excuse. You know, I love Osama... What's his name? Obama's wife. I fucking love her. You know, I haven't seen her lately. She was getting big. But for a while there, I really like her. I think she's attractive with the mouth, the whole thing. And one day I wrote on there, I'll suck the black ink out of her pussy. And fucking, oh my God, I got like hatred. But I'm just saying how good of a looking of a woman she is. I didn't mean nothing. But if somebody sees that now from 2016, which I'm letting you know is on there, I don't even give a fuck. Go. Do what you got to do.
Right, it was like you gave her literally the ultimate compliment.
Women love to be complimented.
She was so gorgeous that you would want to literally be with her.
I'll drink the champagne, the pink champagne. I'll eat a pussy. I'll fucking spit. I'll do everything to Miss.
But they took that literal as an affront to, you know, the first lady, and they thought that was demeaning and degrading, where that's the direct opposite of what you did.
What do you mean the first lady? The first lady liked cock, Jack. They all like cock. The other first ladies were just 100 years old. They weren't, you know, Nancy Reagan, just say no. She don't want no cock. You know, that poor bitch. She didn't even know what a cock was when she was in the fucking White House.
I heard she was sucking Frank Sinatra's dick.
I heard that. I don't know how true it is.
100% true. When Ronald Reagan used to call in, because I read like 5 books on Reagan and on Sinatra and on Nancy Reagan, she loved his dick. She loved it. I mean, I wasn't there.
Let's get something out of the way. Everybody likes Sinatra's dick.
I guess that's true.
Everybody. Every fucking woman, fat,
I'm saying
big,
the
small.
Obvious. True. That's true. That is true.
Stu, I know you're doing great with fucking baseball right now. When does your football package start? The 10th of August? September?
Yes. You know what it is? Because preseason now is very shaky because 5 years ago, preseason, they played for real and they wanted to win, but now they don't because they added a game to the NFL. So preseason is very, very shaky. So I still give out preseason and I'm still going to long games this weekend. You got games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm going to go for it, but it's just not, people don't like to bet it as much. Right. Years ago, I was able to sell it and it was great. But yeah, September 10th starts the first football game and we'll be ready to roll. The NFL is going to be fucking amazing.
Amazing this year.
College football starts the end of September 10th. And
college also?
College starts August 27th.
Oh, shit. That's coming quick this year. That's next Saturday.
It's like 10 games, 12 games, and then you got your Labor Day, and then you're full blown, baby.
Where can these Saturdays get you? Do you have anything for this Saturday's UFC? It's a big card. I'm pushing on DraftKings.
I normally give out the UFC for free. Okay. I don't really sell it. You know what I mean? Like if you buy the package and I have a selection on it, I give it for free. But as a rule of thumb for me, UFC, underdogs. Fucking underdogs. The favorites don't cover. They rarely cover. Like, I mean, obviously when Khabib's fighting McGregor, you're betting Khabib because he fights bears and he's a psycho and he's never lost and he's never going to lose. You know what I mean? Like to certain people. But most of the time, if you bet the underdog, the entire card, you bet all the dogs in the UFC, you're going to make money. You're just going to make money.
And you make money with the underdogs because those fucking favorites pay $10. And they got great props, too. A lot of these places, different books, have great props. Like I won a fucking handful of dough by mistake. I bet $20 on like a pool that Moreno would knock out that dude last week. 2 weeks ago. It was like $20 to win $150.
Wow.
How can you not fucking go with that? So there's always little side things.
Right.
But
and I love betting the underdogs because it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? You bet the favorite, he's supposed to fucking win. You know, like easy. Right. But yeah, so I mean, the underdogs would be the way to go in UFC on an overall picture. Overall picture, yes.
You made my Tuesday. I'm happy.
I fucking listen. I love you so much.
We'll do another one before the show on the 17th.
Done
Get ready
deal.
for football season.
Done
and
deal.
then when I get back, I want to go over to Barstool.
Yes,
get back
KFC's ready for you.
Not the week before Labor Day, because everybody's thinking about Ugats.
Okay,
After that,
after
we're
Labor
kicking
Day.
it forward. I got some other things, and we're gonna make those shows in New York City a fucking trip. And
Can't
they're
wait.
all leading to your movie theater in Westbury.
All right,
And
let's
I'll
do
get
it.
some other comics, and we'll do a nice little fucking.
Okay, we'll
that's how we do it, brother.
Let's
and you get your
do
bucket list. I'm doing it for you.
I love you.
Because they just offered me the Paramount. I said no, not yet. But if you want to do, we could do it like next June.
I could do the Paramount, which I'm ready.
No, not the Paramount. The Westbury.
Westbury.
That's where you want
right.
to go. So let's make your dream come true.
Done. Westbury. June.
Westbury. I love you.
I love
Stay
you.
Stay black. Don't forget the yarmulke, brother.
I love you.
Stu has the only yarmulke that's got $1,000 bill hidden in it. You know what I'm saying?